So guess who's up and coming to the stage?
Woo!
Guess who's up and coming to the stage?
Woo!
Give it up for my guy, Michael and...
All right, so we got any drunk single women in the house tonight?
Woo!
All right, meet me at the door. That's my time. I'm kidding. I Ubered here. I Uber everywhere I go. I Ubered here, and the Uber stunk really bad. I don't know what the smell was, so I want to apologize to my passengers. It was really on me, but I am single now. I'm looking for that special someone, and I feel like I got a lot to offer. I'm kind of physically and financially, I'm very secure. I've got a huge penis, and I'm kidding. I'm not financially secure. I did do an experiment the other night. Now I took hot water and cold water and put it in the freezer to see which froze first. And I always wanted to know the answer. What I found was I don't have the attention span to do experiments. So it's something. Now I will say this is an exciting story. The other night I brought home a girl and she was a squirter. You guys know what a squirter is?
Yeah.
I thought this looks like the crowd might know. I think there might be a couple in the audience. Anybody squirters here?
Yeah.
Not men. I know you men are fucking squirters. It's okay. You know what? But I brought her home, and it's funny because on the porn, when you watch it, it's very exciting and erotic. You're like, that's it. And it was for a minute. I felt like I was at Vegas, like the gold coins coming in. I'm like, fuck yeah, And it's the first time, I finally had bona fide proof, that I gave somebody an orgasm, except for John in college. But it was really erotic. And then I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, I think this is fucking piss. And this is my fucking bed, But the goodbye was even worse because I had, she was like, I guess I'm going to go. And I said, well, I guess I'm going to stay here and clean up your piss. But I had to yell because she's like 84. But that was the problem. But I did go. I had to go get my balls checked the other day, get that experiment or that check. And it's kind of awkward because my doctor's a man. And anytime you get two guys in a room, one's got his dick out, it's kind of weird. So I pulled mine out. And I said, "Fuck it, what the hell? Let's party." Now mine was bigger, I will say. Not trying to brag, but mine was erect, though it was big. But he just reached in and he just gave it a little. He just like a little, whoop, and he said, "You're good." I'm like, that's exactly what I'd do if I was a doctor. I'd be like, "Yeah, they look good, bud. But what they normally do, just so you guys, girls know, but typically they cup them in their hand, and they tell you to turn your head and cough. And they do that because when they have, your balls in their hand, you'll do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. But anyway, he checked everything out. Everything's great. He said everything. The only thing he did say, he said my dick tasted funny. I don't know. I am looking for a second opinion, so I'm just saying. Is anybody interested? But I am. Let's see, what was the one more I was going to tell you here? Yeah, so I would say I stopped at the intersection and some homeless guy came up and he just had a sign and all it said is need money. And I'm like, it used to be, homeless people would kind of do something to wash your windshield or something, but now I'm supposed to just give you money just because you wrote two words on a sign. And I know the guy didn't have any arms, but still, it was fucking, I gave him some change, but it just fell to the fucking ground. I was like, oh shit, that was fun. But I am very thankful because, sometimes I start bitching about stuff and I get to the point where I'm like complaining about every little thing and you don't know how good you got it, because I saw a guy, he was like paralyzed and mangled. He'd been hit by a drunk driver. And I was just like, and I just stopped and I just thought how thankful fucking I am that they didn't catch me. All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Michael. That was hilarious. We're going to keep this thing